Hello everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome to my channel. Today it is a little bit of a dream come true. I am doing a collaboration with the infamous Michele Wang. So excited. As many of you probably know, Michele is an amazing YouTuber who is all about luxury makeup, my favorite. And I have been watching her since the beginning. I have loved seeing her grow. She's just an amazing person in general, but her videos are just so thorough. She really has that love for makeup, and it's just fun to finally do a little collaboration with her because I literally adore this woman. So thank you, Michele. You are the absolute best, and I am so excited to dive in. We are actually going to be doing a review and collaboration of the new Sisley Phyto-Teint Ultra Eclat foundation. Now, this has been reformulated. They did used to have this, and it is slightly different. First of all, it comes in this adorable new bottle with the little zebra cap in it. But they have made some changes to this. So if you have used this in the past, there is some definite changes. It is still oil-free, but this is going to have a more radiant finish, which makes me excited because I have mature, dry skin. So when I usually am looking for foundations, oil-free is not one of the things I look for, but I have to say this guy is pretty special. So if you are interested in learning a little bit more about this foundation, as well as seeing this in action on my skin, then let's go ahead and get started. This foundation retails for $95 and you get 1 fluid ounce. So very typical. This is a little less expensive than any of the other Sisley foundations, and it is less expensive than the old version of the Phyto-Teint Eclat. So from what I was told from my rep is that the reason it is less expensive is that they have broadened the shade range, thus doing more production, and they can offer this at a cheaper price. Now obviously $95 is not a cheap foundation, but this does include skincare benefits. Some of the key skincare benefits are going to include hydration and comfort. It includes MAUVE extract, which is highly moisturizing and softening to the skin. You will also smell the Gardenia flower extract, which is softening and again moisturizing for the skin. It is supposed to make your skin stay fresh and moisturized throughout the day. It also has a new Radiance Booster Complex, which is a unique combination of minerals that include zinc, copper, and magnesium that are going to stimulate and boost energy to act like a breath of fresh air for the skin. Always love that. And it also includes buckwheat seed extract that is going to be a really heavy-duty antioxidant and anti-pollution protectant for the skin. So this is going to make your skin more resistant to environmental damage, pollution, and fine particles. This is being targeted as an anti-pollution foundation. Let's go ahead and put this on my skin. One of the things I've got to tell you is that I purchased it in soft beige. Now, when I went to go buy this at the store, they didn't even have the display out yet, and they didn't have any samples to test. So we kind of tested from the old version, so we're hoping that the color is the right match. Soft beige is in 2, and I will give you a swatch of that. Here is soft beige. It says to shake the bottle really well before applying, so we're gonna do that. Now it says that you can apply this with your fingertips or a brush. I thought what I would do today is do a little bit of fingertips, and then I really like to apply with either a beauty blender or brush is my general way that I like to. So I'm gonna take a pump, and as you can see, the texture is kind of runny, but it's a little bit creamy, you guys. You can actually kind of feel like it's a lotion almost. And it definitely has a little bit of scent. It smells a bit botanical. I feel like you can smell that gardenia extract. And if I remember, you guys, I bought the other foundation from a long time ago. I remember using that in the past, and it definitely kind of had that floral gardenia smell to it. So I'm gonna bring you in just a little bit closer. And we're just gonna start by dabbing on a little bit of this guy with the fingertips. Now, I will tell you, I've already tried this several days and it is very easy to apply. So it kind of just glides on really easily on the skin. The coverage is medium, and you can definitely build it up if you want, or you can kind of shear it out depending on what kind of skin day you're having. Okay, you guys, this is half of my face just with fingertips over here. The other half I do not have anything on yet. And as you can see, it's a very natural skin-like foundation. I feel like it has given me kind of blurred and perfected my skin, but it definitely is not heavy or cakey. Okay, on the other side, I'm gonna take my beloved, I love my IT Cosmetics Heavenly Complexion brush. This is the one I use for most of my foundations, and I'm gonna go ahead and put that on the other side with a brush. Okay, you guys, this is one pump. First putting fingertips over here, and then I applied it with my brush. So far on my skin, it feels slightly tacky, but I feel like it's going to be melding into my skin soon enough. So what I thought I would do, you guys, is put a little bit of concealer and finish off my makeup, and then I'll come back and show you how it applies with the other makeup that I have on, and then we will do a wear test today. But so far, it feels really comfortable on the skin. I'm liking the finish because I feel like it did kind of blur some of my imperfections, but it still looks like skin. It does not feel dry at all on your skin. And again, I tend to like radiant kind of foundations, especially on my more mature older skin. So I'll be right back with the rest of my makeup. I thought we would use a few other of Michele's favorites and mine as well, but my favorite blush is Tom Ford Inhibition. I'm pretty sure this is also Michele's. I think she has several, but I think this is one of hers. And I'm just gonna put a little blush on. Now, I do not have a Sisley powder myself. I do have a sample of the loose powder in IRISEE, which I've heard is people's favorite as well. So this tends to be more of a radiant powder, and I don't want to take away from what we are already seeing right now, but I thought I would go ahead because I usually powder in the T-zone. I may get a little bit of breakthrough shine there. So let's go ahead and put a little of that on for the purposes of our testing. Okay, you guys, I'm just taking a little bit of that powder, and we're just gonna kind of go through the T-zone. Okay, I had already put on another one of Michele and I's favorite, and this is the Chanel. This is their long wear kind of liquid lip that has the one side that's a liquid lip, and then the other that is a gloss. You guys, Tender Beige, my absolute favorite. And I'm not someone who likes liquid lipsticks, but this is a fave. Then I thought we would go ahead and top it off with Michele's favorite Chanel lip gloss in 804. I love this. So how many of you guys also have this from Michele's recommendation? I think they've sold a lot of tubes of this. Oh, this is the finished look. I'm gonna bring you in a little bit of close. We can kind of see how this is looking on the skin. I have a busy day today. I'm gonna go and see clients. It is also a very warm day here in Portland, Oregon. The weather is going to get up to 95 degrees. So I will be spending a little bit of time outside. So this will be a good test today. Then I'll come and do a check-in for you and we can see how this wears. Okay, so bringing you in, here is the foundation finish, and this is powder and the rest of my makeup. So far, I feel like it looks very skin-like on my face. I have a little dry spot here where some of my foundations will collect if it's too dry for my skin type. So we're gonna keep an eye on that. So far it's not collecting in there, but just wanted to kind of give you a little heads up there. So far it feels fantastic on the skin. I'm really liking the coverage and enjoying the shade. So I was a little bit worried that it would be a tad bit light, but coming into the fall and winter months, I think this was probably the right color. I will check back in a bit and we'll see how this wears. It has been a little over 8 hours. I even walked to Whole Foods in the 90-degree weather. It is quite hot and steamy, even a little bit humid here in Portland today, which is kind of unusual. And I have to tell you, I am super impressed with the longevity of this foundation. So I am going to bring you up just a little bit closer. I'm zooming you in, you guys, because honestly, I feel like this looks about the same as when I applied it earlier this morning. So I just don't feel like I've got a little bit of shine through the T-zone, but not really that much compared to what I've had with other foundations. To me, it just looks like when I first applied the foundation. It looks really fresh. Another thing that I cannot stand, but I can't stand it when a foundation feels heavy on my skin, regardless of if it looks good or not. If it feels like heavy by the end of the day and I want to go wash my face, it's a no-go for me. I'm not feeling that at all. I actually don't feel like I have anything on my face. I feel like it doesn't look cakey or anything like that. So I have to say, the fact that this Sisley foundation has some skincare benefits, it's not giving me any kind of reaction. Thank the Lord. And it is not feeling dry, which I was a little bit concerned about because of the fact that it says that it's oil-free. So again, I think it lives up to all of the claims that it says. I can't wait to hear how this works for Michele, but I'm actually really liking it. I'm even liking the shade and just the longevity and the way that it's wearing on my face. So yay! I just wanted to say thank you, Michele, for doing this collaboration with me. You are part of the reason that I am on YouTube. I just adore you. You're a cool cat. And what I thought would be really fun is if I fly down to Las Vegas and go raid your makeup stash. I think we're all curious, like we want to go into your room. Because I haven't been doing this as long as you have, and I am not the best with organizing all of this makeup. So I'm curious about that. Let me know if you're game for that. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching. And again, this new Sisley foundation is getting a thumbs up from me, and I just appreciate you guys watching. I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you guys soon.